Hi all, welcome to episode number 3 of the Hibernian Career Mode. Plenty to get through as usual. We've got some Youth Academy stuff to cover this time, we've got a few games, and we'll also have hopefully some, if there's any international offers come about, because this is usually when you start to get them in the first couple of months. If there's any available and we get offered, I'll maybe put a vote up and say in the comments if we should do it or not. But if you can smash likes, as always, would be much appreciated. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, G is a legend. All links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. Next game is against Ross County, so this would be a vital time to get a big result against them and start to hopefully kick on into the top 3 maybe, because St Mirren are still hanging on there and they're having a good start to the season, but not changing the team whatsoever at the moment. That's kind of our mantra. I know it hampers in theory the loans of Dylan Barnes and Murphy, but we sub Murphy in, so it's like it shouldn't be that big of a problem. But big goal right away, can't fault it, from Kevin Nisbet, who is really taking to the division well, and I'm starting to feel that the pieces are starting to click. If I can defend, I feel confident in the ability of the team to score goals. Like teams like Ross County, Dundee United, mainly the bottom 6, who should be comfortably beating them, like your Hamiltons and so forth. But it's easier said than done, obviously. So time will tell, of course, and we will go from there. But 1-0 to the good, and we're looking pretty sharp. But like everyone's clicking well. Boyle, Nisbet, Doig, João Pedro, even like Allen and Gogic are supporting nicely, which is what you want to see. That was just so easy, but so succinctly brilliant. Absolutely on point. Cannot go wrong with that. Fair play to João Pedro, making it 2. Cannot go wrong with that whatsoever. Makes all the difference at the end of the day is getting like João Pedro's wages as well. Is like, I still can't believe what he's on. If we do well with him, there is probably good potential for him to be something very, very special, maybe say a couple seasons down the line. And if I'm honest, it would be perfect for like the European campaigns, like Europa League and maybe the eventual Champions League like campaigns as well. But possession's on point as well. We're starting to nail control of the ball just a little bit better. Just try to find a gap. Oh, that is just beautiful. That is just 3-0. That's got to be it. Game, set, match now, surely. Nisbet on the score sheet, Doig on the score sheet, and João Pedro on the score sheet. Everyone linking up so beautifully, on point, great through ball, and just I find the defence at times just seem to slacken once you get more comfortable. I don't know what it is. It's almost like they just kind of act a bit more relaxed. It's like it's almost as if they've given up on, like, oh, we're getting beat 2-0 or 3-0, why bother. It's almost like that kind of like mindset of the team. I don't know what it is. It might be the eye, I don't know. Maybe a defeatist mindset, who knows. But 3 is a good, and I really would like a 4th ideally. As I said, when you wrap it up in half time, you'd quite like a 4th would be ideal. Come on lads, get that pinged over. That's a good ball actually. Oh, that was a good ball. That was unlucky, that. Nisbet on the left foot. Just maybe a bit too much pace. That was maybe my downfall, just maybe a bit too much pace. But I'm not going to complain. It's 3 the good. Just need that final whistle to go. Done, sealed and delivered. Comfortable 3 points. Ross County not major issue for us. Absolutely chalking down in the rain, but we do the business, and that is what we like to see. So we've got our Irish options. We've got quite a few interesting options here. Some obviously, as usual, we're not the best when it comes to trying to determine youth academy players. But obviously, your usual early indicator is usually the initial value of the players. But some definite ones to keep an eye on, but definitely early days, I would say. Because even sometimes your 90, those are like 68 to 90 potential, sometimes they're the ones that could be really, really special. Spain, 3 options there. Nothing great of note by the looks of it, which is a bit of a shame, but I suppose when he is like a 1-star, and you've got a half decent scout to start you off. Even this, I was going to say, with the Scottish players, what I find interesting is they've got McKee. It's Mackie, but they've got McKee, like MACKIE, which is quite baffling how they've done that. I've highlighted that fault to EA, just to get the names right, because some of these Scottish names are actually quite. Riley Laurie, if you're a Hibs led, if you know your Hibs, it's basically it's nearly Laurie Riley, it's just done the other way about. Got to get Riley Laurie into the team. I'm going to have to get him in, like be part of the new Famous 5 or something. So we've been offered a New Zealand job. Let me know if we should take it. If I do get any others as well, I'll consider them, but New Zealand would be quite tempting. As I said, I'll leave that in the comments down below as like a little poll, because it's annoying you can't put in like cards and stuff. But starting to get in the top 5, St Mirren having a little bit of a drawing spell as it seems just now, but St Johnstone should be another kind of team that we should be breezing past, if I'm honest. What a finish. These are the games you've got to punish early. Or not just necessarily early, but just be on point. And Martin Boyle adding to his goal tally. But everything's starting to click, so that is the way we like it. But as I say, with the international offers, I usually don't take them in career mode. I usually don't. I usually just ignore them. I'm never too fast. But I suppose it would change things up in this. If we're managing Hibs, do we manage an international team as well? Just have a bit of fun with that as well. Obviously, it's much your career mode as well, I suppose, as mine, because it's good to get like feedback and so forth. But come on, lads, come on. That was easy. I don't know if that was almost too easy. That was just like quick couple through balls, and don't know what AI was on there. I really don't. But the AI's positioning there, like I know St Johnstone's not got the quickest back 4, but that was just too easy there. Nisbet just kind of turned away from the last man and was able to just kind of. There was so much space there to work with anyway, so it wasn't really under any stress. I could have just kept working away. But fair play to Nisbet, bagging another goal to his tally, getting ever closer to double figures. And I don't even think we're even like top goal scorer. I think it's like Morelos. It's like Morelos or Edward. They're like comfortable at the moment. What is that tackle, AI? What was that tackle? Oh my word. Good bit of quick passing. Go on. Put it away. Get third. That all started from the bad tackle by the AI. Like absolutely laughable. Like if you're going to make an effort on tackling, make an effort. I don't know what it was. Cause if I'm honest, if they'd got the tackle right, they'd have got the ball. Like it would have never probably the attack would have just nullified. But because it was such a poor tackle, I was able to just get some of the easy passing through, and you end up with a goal. If the AI's going to not really care much, then suit yourself. Free of the good. I just kind of wish at times you could use 5 subs, because then it would give me a reason to put like Barnes and that on. Just give them a run out. Like 3 subs is a bit of an issue still. Like I suppose you can only have 3. But if you had 5, like it would allow me to give these players that sometimes don't get enough game time to give them the run outs. But this, Rushed that. My own fault, just rushed it. If I took a wee bit of time and a bit of patience, might have ended differently, I suppose. But 3-0 again, it's becoming a bit of a trend now, 3-0 to the good. I'm not complaining, that's the way I like it. 2 wins for 2 in this episode, starting to show a bit of form. But as I say, it's also against teams that we should realistically be beating, if I'm honest. Nisbet with 2 more to his tally, what we like to see, and edging ever closer to the top 3, I would imagine, and which we just happen to be kind of doing now, which Rangers and Celtic edging ever closer as well. I think their Old Firm derby's coming up soon, so third and final game, team unchanged as usual. Got ourselves Motherwell for this one. This will probably be the hardest of the 3, I suspect, when you look at it on paper. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. How did that That's like the worst miss. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did that not go in? Answers on a postcard. Oh my god. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, that's quality. Oh. Oh god, wait, that's bright. God. It's moments like those that you can't stop laughing at for ages. Tony Watt going off. No, I think that attack there kind of will not live in the memories for Mugabe. Just let us run through there with absolute ease. It's Beavis Mugabe, in case those are wondering, because I'll get that might get that in the comments, like Mugabe, I thought. But yeah, the Ugandans, I'm sure it's Ugandan centre back. He's an international, I think he's got like 10 or 12 caps, but a bit of a scuffed shot, but I'm not complaining. Nisbet adding another goal to his tally. Like Doyle and Doig and Nisbet, like Doig's like assisting them, or Boyle, or pretty much anyone in that midfield three, like main midfield attacking 3, and Doig as well. Between those like 4, and even Nisbet obviously as well, everyone's contributing beautifully, so I'm not complaining. Or we'll slack defending again. But saying that's a good ball over. If they I should have had that. I'm a bit stretched now, I see. What are they going to do with this? That's a good ball actually, that's a good ball. Oh, get away, man. Really? First goal to concede this episode, and not the best one to concede either. Just unfortunate, really. Like, just one of those moments where like you think you'll be able to, like, it's just unfortunate the way the mechanics is, like, he's got the ball, hits it with his foot, and it will just falls right to the Motherwell forward, Hilton. So it is what it is. We just dust ourselves down and try and get the league back. As I say, we've been scoring goals, so I have faith in myself to get a second and hopefully get a result. But we don't want a repeat of like previous episodes where it's like late goals, proving like our downfalls, like slacking silly goals. We want to be making like chances count, and if we keep ourselves tight at the back, but also smart attacking as well. Because I've noticed these couple of games we haven't really let the eye trouble us much, and like this game, it's like the mistakes are coming. If I'm honest, that's a couple like we just let the eye through there when we probably shouldn't have. I avoided that on. Never mind. That was half the chance there if we'd got the ball back on the wings. Well, if we get the last sniff, are they? Yep. nearly got the last sniff of the tax, but not to be done and dusted. Is what it is. So got ourselves 7 points out of 9 this episode. Won't complain about it in the slightest. As I said, folks, in the comments below, let me know, should I look at the New Zealand job? How should we look with the Youth Academy, and also all the other elements as well. So welcome to Smash Like always, folks. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G's a Legend, and I will catch you all later.